Welcome back to my session. My name is Abdulgani Abdulaziz. Now let's carry out our onboarding session on Excel. Ideally, when you get to an organization, you'll be onboarded, you'll be taken through the organization, you'll be integrated into the process. You would want to familiarize yourself with your manager. You want to familiarize yourself with your colleagues, with your subordinates. So, for us that we have no knowledge, for us that we are professional in using Excel, this is also an added advantage. So, let's carry out an onboarding session on Excel. Let's take ourselves through Excel. You can click the like button and you can subscribe for more. Now, this is a typical Excel. And now we have opened an Excel application. And now we'll start asking ourselves, I'm a beginner in using Excel. What does this mean? Where will I go? What will I do? So just take it easy. I will take you through. I'll take you through all. Now, when you open an Excel application, this is what will open on your system. Now, the first thing is you will notice that you are seeing sheet one. You're seeing sheet one, Shay. Now, just the way we understand a notebook, when you have a notebook, in your notebook, you have sheets. Now, just you can just bring that down to Excel also. Excel, for every data you input in your Excel, it is known as a workbook. Now, in the workbook itself, you now have several sheets in the workbook. I'm very sure using a notebook would be the easiest example for us to understand it. In a notebook, you have a sheet. So you have 40 sheets, you have 60 sheets, you have 80 sheets in a notebook. So we call the entire book a notebook, and the pages in it is called sheet, just the way we have it in Excel also. So we have Excel workbook and we have Excel sheets. So for sheets, you can add more pages. You can see the plus sign, which means you can add more pages to your sheet. You can see as you're adding the pages, it keep increasing. So this is your page one, this is your sheet two, and this is your sheet three. Now, if you look at your Excel, if you look at the pane, you will see that you're seeing different ribbons. You see all these icons that you're seeing, they are ribbons. There are several ribbons in Excel that you make use of. And now this is the file. I'm very sure if you're familiar in using any application, you must have file, which means if you want to open a new document, you want to open an existing document, this is file. Now you have home. In the home also you have like 7, 8 different ribbons. You have the font ribbon where you can change the fonts of the text you are inputting. You can change the size. You can change the color formats, and you can change the text format also. This is the font ribbon. Now you also have the alignment ribbon also. For the alignment, you might decide, okay, this text I'm imputing, I want it to be at the right hand side, I want it to be inserted towards the left, I want it to be centralized. So you have the alignment ribbon also. You have the number ribbons where you can format your numbers to be in percentage, in dollars, in accounting numbers. You can increase and decrease your decimal numbers also. You have the styles, you have the styles ribbon, you have the sales ribbon, the editing ribbon also, where you can actually erase a cell that you have inputted or a number that you have inputted. Okay, you can clear all the formats in it. You can also perform some calculations using Excel. You can see on your editing ribbon, you can see this submission sign. Yes, you can have some quick formulas for you to calculate some expression. And now after you have the home ribbon, you have the insert ribbon where you can insert your charts, your illustrations. You can see under your insert chart, you have your tables, you have your charts, you have your tools. Here you can use your 3D maps. You can see Excel is actually fun to use. Even when you have large data sets, you can decide this is what I want to view, this is what I want to see. Then you can use the filter option also. You can use the comment section. You can also insert symbols. I'm very sure if you're familiar using Microsoft Word, you can insert symbols in Microsoft Word. Fine, you can also do that in Excel. You can also insert watermarks also. This is the way you want the background of your page to look like. You have the page layout also. On the page layout, you can try to set the margin. Okay, this is what I want my page to look like. You can set the orientation. Do you want it to be in landscape? Do you want it to be in portrait form? That's for the page layout section. Under the page layout, you can change your themes, your page setup, your scale to fit. You can even arrange. You can even arrange your data sets. That's on page layouts. Now you have formulas. You have formulas. For this formula section, you have over 300 or 400 formulas that you can make use of while using Excel. The beauty of Excel is there are there are more than 400. Yes, there are more than 400 formulas that you can use in Excel. So as time goes on, the way you familiarize yourself with Excel, you'd come across some functions that would actually make your calculation easy. Now you have the data ribbon also, you have the review ribbon, you have the view ribbon also. You can decide that you don't want to see all these grid lines. You don't want to see them. You can see the moment I click on these grid lines, I will check it. You can see the grid lines are off. You can select it back. You can see the headings also. You can decide that you don't want to see the headings also. You can see the headings there, the alphabets they are saying here. That's from A, B, C. And now you have the developers ribbon also. But if you're installing your Microsoft Excel for the first time, this developers ribbon does not come with it. So you can just go and activate it. Here, I'll take you through the session. I'll take you through it while we go on in the session. So these good tools, they are add-ins that you can use on Excel also. Excel has some add-ins that you can use. So I'll take you through some other ribbons in the next session.